Trump will have his yearly physical on Friday, without Dr. Ronny Jackson. The New York Times. Washington. New President Trump is scheduled to undergo the second physical of his presidency on Friday, an annual checkup for a commander-in-chief who has maintained that he is the picture of stamina. But the Navy doctor who has been crucial to reinforcing that idea will be missing. Dr. Ronny L. Jackson, who mused about Mr. Trump's great genes while delivering the results of last year's physical, is no longer the White House physician taking his place. That does not mean Dr. Jackson has left the president's orbit. Dr. Jackson returned to the White House medical unit after withdrawing from consideration for the cabinet position when he became embroiled in a partisan battle over. And last week, in his new role as Chief Medical Advisor, Dr. Jackson will transition from providing medical care to using his extensive medical expertise to provide technical policy advice to the executive branch, said an administration official, who would speak only on the condition of anonymity. The official said that Dr. Jackson would focus on veterans issues, the opioid crisis and operational health issues at the border, and that he would be working closely with the White House policy staff. The second star may have to wait. Last summer, Dr. Jackson, who also oversaw President Barack Obama's physicals and was part of the medical team involved in at least one of President George W. Bush's checkups, will most likely have the support of Mr. Trump, whatever the outcome of the Pentagon investigation. In his former role as director of the White House Medical Unit, Dr. Jackson met frequently with Mr. Trump, winning the trust of a president who has shown no hesitancy to dispatch aides who have worked for other administrations. The pugilistic myth. The questions surrounding President Trump's former nominee to lead the Veterans Affairs Department. "I don't want to put a man through a process like this," Mr. Trump said just before Dr. Jackson. The fact is, Mr. Trump continued to plead Dr. Jackson's case well into the midterm season last fall, for Senator Jon Tester, the Montana Democrat who had publicly detailed some of the accusations against Dr. Jackson. When Dr. Jackson delivered his report on the president's health last year, the White House was reeling from the publication of the book by Michael Wolff that described some of Mr. Trump's advisors questioning his fitness for office. Among the questions raised about the physical was whether the president would be given any tests devised to detect cognitive impairment. Mr. Trump did. Where he stood to improve, Dr. Jackson said, was in moderating his sedentary lifestyle and love of sweets. The two men discussed. "He's more enthusiastic about the diet part than the exercise part," Dr. Jackson said, "but we're going to do both." In the months after the physical, Mr. Trump, a lover of fast food, has made attempts to try lighter fare. Salads, roast. Last year, cardiologists who did not treat the president said that Dr. Jackson's glowing physical report belied what appeared to be looming health conditions. Several outside. This year's physical may reveal whether Mr. Trump's cholesterol levels are lower, or whether fitness goals were achieved. But in any case,
raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.